Psalms 41 says, I waited patiently for the Lord, and he inclined unto me and heard my cry. I hope you guys have a great day. I always believe that the Lord can hear you. Everything that's going on. I think that's an awesome thing. We'll just stop right there. Let's get into something that really shocks me, and after this, I don't know what to say, man. I don't know what to say. So let's go. Actor Holt McCalley, on getting beat up by Batman in Justice League, he talks about what he thought about the entire scene and all of these sort of things. All right, this is, of course, actor Holt McCalley. All right, that's him right there. And man, it's gonna be crazy. Check this out. So Men Fitness interviewed him and said, what was it like to fight with and get beat up by Batman? He said it was a great experience and a fun scene to shoot. Ben was very easygoing and we got in a few takes. My favorite fight scenes are usually the ones that are choreographed with some style to them and the ones that are choreographed around a particular actor's individual strengths. The old adage in the fight game is styles make fights. I like to design my own fight choreography in conjunction with my director and stunt coordinator wherever possible. And here it was a great way to be part of the film, even though I got beat by Batman. What was it like working on such a big budget film like Justice League and being on set? I was just happy to be asked. I had been in consideration for a very good role in Marvel Universe that eventually went to another actor, so it's nice to be involved with Justice League. It was also my first time working with so much green screen, a lot of reacting to parademons I can't see. Although your role in Justice League is a small one, it kind of kicks off the whole story. How did it feel to have a significant part in setting things in motion? It was an honor for me. These iconic characters we all grew up with, and the film is hugely popular with audiences all over the world. It was a great honor for me to be a part of it. What was it like working with Joss Whedon on the film? I love Joss Whedon. My scene with Batman was originally conceived as a comedic scene. That's how Joss wrote it, and that's how we shot it. I thought it came out great, but the studio felt it would be a mistake to open the film with a completely comedic scene, so it was re-edited a little bit. I was disappointed, but when I got home to New York, I found a bottle of my favorite champagne and a note from Joss saying, "To battle's lost, gratefully Joss." I can't tell you how much it meant to me that he took the time to write me. Joss Whedon is a class act, and I had the letter framed. So, yeah, that scene with Batman and the robber on the rooftop and the parademon, that scene was actually Joss Whedon that directed that shit. Obviously, Zack Snyder's people were the ones that choreographed or worked on choreographing the scenes and shot them, but still, Whedon's the one that script wrote it and directed it. That's crazy. I swear that was Zack Snyder that did that. So, from here on in, I'm not going to say who did what. I don't know what Whedon did, and I don't know what Zack did, okay? I really don't. Because, man, those guys complement each other very, very, very well. And that's a shock for me. Batman lets your character live. Is there a chance that he could return in another DC film, maybe end up in Arkham Asylum alongside some iconic characters, like villains? It was a small part, but you never know what can happen in these films. My character doesn't die, so who knows? He had some good rapport with Batman, so it could be laying some groundwork for another appearance down the line. That would be exciting. Yeah, folks, from Men's Fitness magazine, Holt McCalley tells us that Joss Whedon directed and scripted the scene with Batman and the robber, and Warner Brothers, listen to me carefully, Warner Brothers said tone that shit down. We don't want it so funny, okay? And if you notice, the tone of the film, especially to the beginning of the film, is very serious and somber, right? So it's really cool, man. I'm telling you right now, Warner Brothers did a hell of a job with this film. Hell of a job with this film. Do I want to see the Zack Snyder cut? Hell yeah. But this, shit, I would have never known it was Joss Whedon that did this. But of course, Warner Brothers edited it to get the seriousness of it. You could see there was some funny moments because the robber was hopping around, and it seemed as though he trash talked Batman, and Batman, trash talked him back. So that would have been interesting. But yeah, at the end of the day, I think I'm glad that the tone was a lot more serious, so we could take the characters more seriously. So I'm glad. I really am. All right, man. So there you go. I mean, what can I say? I can't say nothing now. All right, you guys. Have a great one. And that scene was beautiful. Let me say, a beautiful scene. I love how Batman was jumping with the cape flowing. That's been jumping off of one level to the next, and then he jumped off the level. Oh my God, that looks sick. But then again, it's the choreographers that Zack Snyder uses usually, and the cinematographers. Well, I think it was a different cinematographer, but I created that scene. The shit looked, the joint, man. I can't even know what's being directed at the end of the movie. It seems like he directed some stuff too. Man, that's crazy. That's crazy. We'll find out in time. All right, you guys, have a great one.